So here I'm going to show you how to use the brush tool. So it's pretty straightforward. It is a lot like drawing. I've actually got a tablet to use, but you can use your mouse as well. So to find it, over here, its shortcut is B. So there are a couple of different types of brushes that you can try. A lot of them are located in the natural palette, so you can play with the stroke, that kind of thing. Trial a few different types. It's calligraphy brush. You see here with calligraphy or different types, they're watercolor. So you can have a play with those. You can always change them as you go. So you're never really locked in, of course, the type there. And this is not loading so well, but this changes the effect, the brush, in terms of the dimensions. That can be really fun as well to have a play with that. So here are two emblems I've created using the brush tool. So you can see there, there's some nice fluid lines, and there's also scratchy sort of generic, more organic lines as well. So to give you an example of how I've created it, let's go inside a shape. So double click, and you can see these have been expanded to be a shape. They're no longer a line. So for example, to create a brush on here, you might want to lock all of this first. So you can go Command 2. That means you can just draw right on top and you don't have to be worried about moving anything. So to start off with, you'll have your stroke selected here, B for brush tool, and you'll simply create some lines. So I want to have it on to generic for now, and I'll have a play with those. You might want to create them from scratch or just copy them. So to copy, Alt Shift D, but I want to have them a little bit more individual. So then again, just select them. Oh, so there's one thing to think about is, there we go. And you can always add more as you go. You get the idea. Okay, then the next trick is to make sure you have rulers up. So if you don't, it's Command R, or you can find them in View Rulers. Also have your guides here and guides that are locked, and use the guide for the middle of your emblem. If you are doing a symmetrical emblem, Command colon to view it and to get rid of it. So select your areas, O, shortcut, click on your middle point, Alt, which copies it, and Shift to keep it aligned, and that should work. Now, to make sure that your image is, again, it's not locked, it's Alt Command 2, and then you just want to bring, let's ungroup it for now. You just want to bring these two elements, these three elements to the front. So you can right click, arrange, and bring to front, or you can do that shortcut. So they're looking pretty good. Another version of creating a similar effect is using the blob tool. So the blob tool's here. And with a tablet it's really great because you can get much more sort of movement and diversity within your stroke. So again, if you wanted to use the blob tool on this one, I would Shift B, I would do half, and this is creating a different sort of effect because it's not a line that you can alter, it becomes a fill. I don't know how well that worked. Don't like it. Let's try again. Shift B. So maybe you have to be a little bit more careful with this one. Okay, I think that's good. So again, select it, 0. It wasn't quite in the middle, is it? It's good enough. Alt, Shift, and there we go. So add a little bit more shading. You can alter it again, of course. If you're finding that your images, the vector goes just past, you can just use your eraser tool and just have only that bit selected and it will delete it for you, which is pretty handy. So there you go, that's using the blob tool and the brush tool. So you can see the brush tool is a little bit more controlled, blob a little bit more organic. So that's another example of how I've done it. And then to see it in a print, how it works out, this is an example print. So this is with everything all together, sorted, with lots of little elements. Yeah, so lots of versatility with the brush tool.